everyone, it's Jordan, and today I'm going to be talking about books that I want to read soon. So I want to talk about the books that I want to read soon. I did this last year and I had a lot of fun with it, and I've just picked 10 books that I want to read soon just because I want to read soon, and just because with everything going on in my personal life, I know these are the books that I want to try prioritize, especially when I'm going to want to read them like that soon, if that makes any sense. But yeah, let's talk about the books that I want to read soon. So the first book that I want to read soon is These Vengeful Hearts by Catherine Lauren. This is about a girl whose sister got into an accident, and she thinks that these are a group of mean girls called the Red Coat are responsible for her sister's death. I'm not really sure about it. It sounds really interesting. I know I got this a few years ago, and I know that caught my eye when I got it, but I am still curious about it, and I just been wanting to read some mysteries lately, so this is one of the books I definitely want to pick up soon, especially when I'm in a mood for a mystery. Another book that I want to read soon is My Contrary Mary by Jody Meadows, Cynthia Hand, and Brody Ashton. This is a retelling of Mary of the Scots, except she can turn into a mouse. From what I remember correctly, I know this was an anticipated books of, one of my most anticipated books of last year, and I still haven't picked it up, and they wrote my Lee Jane series, and I do hope they continue it soon, and I just really want to pick this up before their next book, My Imaginary Mary, which is about Mary Shelley, the author of Frankenstein, which I'm really, really excited for. So yeah, I definitely want to pick this up more soonish than the other books from this list. And the next book that I want to read soon is Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon. I've read both of her previous books, and I really enjoyed them. The Sun Is Also Star is actually my favorite out of all of them, and this is her latest one that came out last year, and this is about a girl who wants to give up relationships altogether, and then she goes to a dancing class and then meets this guy, and that's all I know about it. I just really excited to pick this up, and I do want to read this really soon just because I enjoyed her previous works, and I just want know whether I enjoy or not, because I did enjoy her previous works like I said, and I just want to know whether I will enjoy it, but I'm pretty sure I will because I enjoyed her previous works. But yeah, I definitely want a contemporary book that I want to read very soon by an author who is very beloved. And the next book that I want to read soon is Gemina by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is the second book in the Illuminate Files, and you follow different characters in this one, but if you haven't read the first book's about two people who recently broke up, and they went on a mission, and that's all I remember from the first book. I really enjoy the audiobooks. I like how it's almost like you're listening to a movie, and that's what I like about the audiobooks. I know many people recommend to read this along with the audiobook, but I'm one of those people that I can't do both because I'm gonna get bored, and I feel like I'm back in high school where I was reading classics on audio book and reading along with the book. But yeah, I'm just really want to continue with it because I'm really curious, and plus, and I get with this is in different formats, so that's why how long it is, but the audiobooks feels like it's quicker than that. But I do want to continue on with the series, and I'm just really curious about it. That's why I want to read this really soon, other than because I have lots sequels on my TBR right now. Next book that I want to read soon is One True Loves by Elise Bryant. This is a companion novel to Happily Ever Afters. If you haven't read Happily Ever Afters, it's about a girl who wants to create her own story, so she takes creative writing class, and then she meets this guy, and it's one of my favorite books of last year, and I just got so excited when it's getting a companion novel to it, following one of her friends, and I'm just really excited about it, and I'm just really want to read this soon because of that, and I just hope I do, because I love Happily Ever After so much that I'm just really excited to pick this up, and I definitely want to pick up sooner rather than later. And the next book that I want to read soon is The Shoutouts Between Us by Trisha Levenseller. This is one of her it was a standalone, but I heard there's going to be a sequel to this. But this is about a girl who wants to try to get the Shadow King to fall in love with her and then kill him to take over the kingdom. But then someone else has similar plans as her, and that's all I know about the story. I'm just wanting to read this for so long. It's one of the Trisha 11 seller books that I haven't read yet, and I know she got Blaze of Secrets duology, and I know the second book is coming out this year of that, and I want to read that. But I want to read this first because I've been reading Trisha 11 sellers books in publication order, so I definitely want to read this. But I'm just really excited about it because I really enjoyed her book so far. Daughter of the Pirate King duology is one of my favorite series, so I'm just really excited to pick this up, and I do want to read this soon before I forget to put this on my TBR. I just want to read this very, very soon. And the next book that I want to read soon is Our Violent Ends by Chloe Kong. This is a second book to These Violent Delights, and I'm just been wanting to read this very soon because of that. If you haven't read These Violent Delights is a Romeo and Juliet retelling that takes place in the 1920s Shanghai, and I just love that book so much. I love the characters, and I just love the setting. I honestly felt like I was there with the characters when I read the first book, and I just want to pick this up just because I want to know what happens, because the last page and I'm just like, I need the sequel right now. So I'm like, I do want to read this very soon because of that, and it's one of my favorite books of the year last year, and I just hope this will become one of my favorite books of the year as well. And the next book that I want to read soon is Well Met by Jen DeLuca. This is about, it's basically a contemporary romance that takes place in a Renaissance, and that's all I know about it, and I'm just really want to read this so badly just because I've always wanted to go to Renaissance Fair since I've just been a big fan of Shakespeare and the plays, and I know that takes place around there, but also I just like the old time and the olden times, what everything was like before what everything is now. But I'm just really want to pick this up because I want to feel like I'm at a Renaissance Fair as I'm reading this. I'm just want to read this really soon because of that, and I'm just and plus it sounds really cute too, because I know there's companion novels along with this one, but I just really want to read this so badly just because I want to feel like I'm going to a Renaissance Fair as I'm reading this. And the next book that I want to read soon is The Astonishing Color of After by Emily X.R. Pan. This is about a girl whose mom that committed suicide, and she believes that her mom turns into a bird, and then she goes to Taiwan to meet her grandparents, and that's all I know about it. I know she has a new book that's coming out this year, and I want to read that, but I want to read this one first because it's her debut novel, I think. I'm not sure yet. I think it's her debut novel. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, it's her debut novel, so I do want to read this because I've heard nothing but good things about it, and I want to pick this up because of that, and I just want to read this because I just like reading about books about family and stuff. So yeah, I definitely want to pick this up soon before I pick up her latest novel. And the last book that I want to read soon is These Deadly Games by Diana Urban. This is her latest book, and who's the author of All Your Twisted Secrets, which I love and is my favorite of 2020, and this is her latest one. This is about a girl whose sister that got kidnapped, and the kidnapper contacted her saying, if you want to save your sister, you have to follow these rules. You can't call the police, you can't tell anybody about it. I forgot the other rules, but other than that, I'm just really curious about it since I love all these twisted secrets so much, so I'm like, I want to pick this up because I enjoyed it so much, and I do hope I enjoy this as much as All Your Twisted Secrets. So that's all the books that I want to read soon. If you enjoy this video, give us a thumbs up and comment down below what books that you want to read very soon. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button and then click the bell icon so we know if I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!